One question I'm quite often asked is, what should I be doing with my divot? Should I replace it? Should I fill it with sand? What should I do? So here we are. This morning we have this divot on the 15th fairway, and the pelt, or the removed divot, was laying not too far away from this divot. And this is a perfect example. This time of year, a divot of this nature can be replaced. You can see there's a little bit of soil on there, but it's not real heavy. But this time of year, something of this size can be replaced, and it will grow. In the middle of the summer, a divot like this you would not want to replace it, because you would just put it back where it came from, and it would just shrivel up and die. But this time of year, when we've got some moisture in the soil and the days are shorter and the night's cooler, a divot just like this will heal up just fine. One thing that's important when you are replacing your divot is to get it back into the hole from the same direction that it came from. You can see the grain of this grass growing in this direction, and if this divot gets placed in this manner, backwards, it's going to take longer to heal. In fact, it might not heal at all. But if you can put it in the way in which it came out, and then simply step it down with your foot, you're left with something that is really going to heal up quite quickly. Now, if we go over here, you'll find a divot which was replaced, but replaced sort of poorly. If you look at this has actually got more soil on it than the one that we just replaced, and this divot will heal really nicely. However, it was in there backwards. So what you need to do is you sort of find out which direction the grass is pointing, which direction it came from, sort of work it in there. You can also usually tell by the amount of soil. The soil is usually thicker at one end of the divot than the other. But just get it in there in the right direction. That seems to be about right. And then step it down. And again, that divot should heal up quite well. Now, the other option we have is the seed and sand bottle, which are on your golf carts. So everybody should, it looks like these divots were filled yesterday by the turf grass staff, so we might have a tough time, but here's something we can use as an example. I'll pull a little bit out. When you use these bottles, you want to just shake a little bit in there, and it doesn't have to be a big mound or a big pile, just like that. Take your foot, smooth it out, and that's that. And the best way for a divot to heal, especially this time of year when it is cooler, is to replace the divot. If you take out a good chunk of sod with good soil on it, replacing it is going to heal it much faster than filling it with soil. Another thing I wanted to mention is that these soil bottles oftentimes end up with grass seed in it that has already sort of germinated, and it might look like it's not usable, but that's actually a perfect time to use that seed, is when the grass seed is just germinated. It almost gives it a head start. So if you have a bottle that's got some germinated seed in it, just go ahead and use it.